What's up, everybody? Welcome to a very special video where we're doing this for the first time. I'm Ryan Turford, the weatherman on the Bowsah. I'm joined by the Pants Man, Sean Cooper. How's it going, Sean?
Ryan Turford, I'm so excited. Finally, we're going to be informed. We're going to watch some trailers for the games coming to Game Pass instead of just flippantly talking about them like, who's ever heard of this game? Never heard of it. Don't care about it. We're going to watch. And I feel, Ryan, like this is almost like a twice a month thing that we get to do where we're just going to be marketed to. We just finished the Summer Game Fest, E3, all that other stuff. And like, let's just keep it going, man. Let's watch trailers and react to them, be excited, be disappointed, whatever. We're just here to celebrate games, my friend.
Absolutely. So we're going to watch all the trailers for all the new games coming to Game Pass. But before we do that, please make sure to like the video, subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, and let us know in the comments below what you're excited about. Well, without further ado, Sean, let's roll some of these trailers. Let's check some of these out.
Okay, so the first game coming, this is available today as of July 5th, is Grand Theft Auto 5. People know Grand Theft Auto 5 is. This is kind of a nice, easy way to start, my friend.
Yeah, I mean, it's a game we already kind of know exists, which is why we'll probably talk the most over this one, because it's like, it's Grand Theft Auto 5. Who hasn't played Grand Theft Auto 5 at this point, Sean?
You know, and we'll talk about this on the Xbox Drive, our weekly Xbox podcast available on all podcast services around the globe. But I saw an interesting chart about this one that revenue on GTA Online increases significantly after the game shows up on Game Pass. I have to look to give credit on who said this, but it's one of those things. 2K wouldn't do this if it didn't make sense for them. You know, they hold all the cards. They hold, like, they're not doing this to be nice. They do this because it seems to be a good business move. So an interesting one.
Someone out there must not own Grand Theft Auto 5 yet, Sean. And that must be the reason why they're doing this. I mean,
it's true,
right? Like, that's the only way that this move makes any sense at all. But, you know, it's going to be exciting. But that's Grand Theft Auto 5. It's exciting. It's outright meow. Go get it.
The Xbox 360 game, Grand Theft Auto 5, now available on Game Pass. Please be excited. Just wild, man.
Please be excited.
Mm-hmm. All right. And it's interesting because, like, my first reaction to this, Ryan, when I saw the news was like, you know, this is one that comes and goes. I expect this one won't be sticking around for long. But it's a good one. It's a good get for Game Pass, for sure.
Yeah. Well, next up, we got Sword and Fairy Together Forever.
And I could only find a PlayStation trailer here, so we're dealing with what we got here. I know nothing about this one, Ryan, so I'm total opposite as
I literally know nothing about this one either. It's some like Asian game of some kind, Sean.
Yeah, good save.
Like, I was about to say Japanese, but I can't remember. I don't know if it's
you
Japanese.
don't know. It could be
Korean.
Could be anything. It could be anything, as you would say. It could be okay. So there's swimming confirmed.
Yeah.
This game is gorgeous. What the heck?
Yeah, it looks nice.
Lots of running. Kind of gives me that Xenoblade vibe where you just landscapes.
Very colorful game, Sean.
Okay, what is it?
I don't know, it's almost a 3-minute trailer, Sean, so I imagine later.
Hopefully we'll find out. Yes. Again, like, this is very much like a Nintendo Direct that we're doing ourselves, right? We'll do it. Nobody's making this for us. We're going to do it ourselves.
I'm just more confounded by the fact that that old lady just threw that person halfway across the world there.
Okay, lots of birds and flying elements. There's a flying reindeer of some sort, I think I saw.
Flying reindeer.
What are you thinking, Ryan?
This is something. It's a game.
I feel instantly gratified that we're doing this, watching the trailers instead of just seeing a game called Sword and Fairy, and then passing judgment on it. Okay, so active, like, action RPG, maybe almost Tales-ish. Is that fair to say, Ryan? There's numbers on the screen.
There are numbers on the screen. It does look
numbers
action
confirmed.
RPG-ish. I don't know if it looks Tales-ish, but it does look like an action RPG with some platforming on some
stealth.
rocks. Yeah, sliding down a mountain like Jedi Fallen Order. Are you playing the really slow guy?
And this is day and date. This one.
Day and date on Xbox specifically. I think it's already been on PlayStation, but I'm not sure. We'll find out at the end of the trailer.
I got it. Like I said, I'm so glad we're doing this, man. I would have totally cast this game aside.
Well, we talked. Well, actually,
this looks really good.
Funnily enough, Sean, we talked about this on Xbox Drive 2 weeks ago, where this game came up, and neither of us knew what this was.
There you go. Okay, so they got the Origami
Killer.
I still don't know if this is Japanese, Ryan.
I mean, you know, it's something.
It is something.
Yeah.
Okay, so swords, It's funny. Yeah, this is a launch trailer in 2022 for PS4, PS5.
Yeah.
But there you are, man.
Never heard of it.
Sword and Fairy available today on Game Pass.
Next up, we got McPixel, Sean, from Devolver, everyone's favorite company.
When is this coming?
This is tomorrow, July 6th.
Okay, July 6th. Okay, instantly, I gotta say, like, the art style, it never works for me. There's a number of games that kind of have this art style, but Devolver, like, there's a humor to this already. It seems like almost like a sitcom kind of thing going on
like
here.
a Married with Children, like it's Al Bundy.
Okay, Brawler. Okay, so it's kind of everything.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Well, it looks like it looks like an
person?
ode to like just old video games in general, because there's a bunch of different gameplay styles from old games.
Yes. Like, it's like a point and click adventure almost. Oh my gosh. What the
Sean,
heck?
this seems like a game that Donnie.
Aw.
We need to, this is one of those times where we need Donnie Reese to tell us about
Donnie
this.
Reese? Yes. Yes, from PSG.
He is
of
Mr.
course.
Devolver, so this seems like the kind of game he would actually play.
Oh, and a dab. Nice. And a dab to finish
And it's
it off.
apparently the
McPixel
third
3.
game.
Is
McPixel
there-
3.
That's what I was going to say. Like, is there a 2?
Yeah.
Is there McPixel 2? Okay, so this is like just it's a throwback when some of these extreme scenarios were like the funniest thing we'd ever seen in our lives, Ryan.
All right, next up we got Common Hood. This is coming out July 11th to Game Pass.
I love the juxtaposition of this versus what we just watched.
Yeah.
Instantly gives me like, oh, this is the beautiful part of Game Pass.
This is the game that makes you feel sad versus
Yes, we just had the
which is just
raunchy-
like, here's all the weird stuff you used to do in old games.
Yes. Again, like, I feel like when we get the JPEGs from Twitter and just a bunch of box art, like, you don't get any of this, dude.
Yeah.
You're only getting it here at Carpool Gaming. Like, how has nobody done this before? Does this not exist? And people not do this already?
I'm sure there's an Xbox channel out there somewhere that does this, Sean.
Not a chance. We're the first ones.
First ones? Look at you're
Okay,
digging up
so-
dirt. You're
Yep.
collecting stuff.
What is
It looks like
what is-
it looks like a crafting game, like Minecraft.
Okay, yeah, and this is PC only?
No.
Like,
This one's on console.
oh snap!
I mean, this looks like a PC trailer.
Yes, it might be.
With mouse controls. But
Place is long gone.
look at them
So
walking
building,
downstairs.
farming, hydroponics of some sort.
This is that game you play with your friends where you build
Look at
stuff and
this.
harvest materials,
What you make
like Minecraft.
3D printing, I think I saw in there.
Where you're basically
Beanie
it looks like you're rebuilding the world. I think like that's the kind of like the premise.
Interesting.
Because it looked post-apocalyptic outside of that bunker they're in. where
We're all
they're
just
building
coming
stuff.
together, working for the greater good, Ryan.
Yeah.
For the common hood.
For the common hood.
Yes, for the common good, the common hood, like common neighborhood.
Yeah.
All right.
Available
Looks
on
neat.
Steam, November 10th. I think it's brand new to consoles though. I think that's the thing that's happening. Next
Very
up, Sean,
nice.
Insurgency Sandstorm. This one is PC only.
Yes. This is a game that's been around for a while, I think.
Yeah, it has. Yeah.
Okay, so we got first-person shooting. Kind
Got
of, yeah.
planes.
Dude, was this on like 360 PS3 era? Am I thinking of something else? Or is it the franchise that goes back that far?
It might be the franchise that goes back that far. The cover itself looks like the cover for that one game that I'm blanking on.
If that's gameplay, that looks like it actually looks really good.
Yeah. I'm just Googling.
I guess, like, I don't know if we're allowed to be impressed by visuals anymore, but I feel like that looks pretty decent.
I don't think we're allowed to be impressed.
No, we don't rate graphics.
We don't like So this game actually, this is actually a sequel to a 2014.
There it
Xbox
is.
360 game. So that's what I can.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, there's so many guns, so many options, right?
Lots of guns, John.
Coordinate. That sounds hard.
Oh, you had to work with teammates,
I know.
multiplayer. I mean, again, that's the type of thing you want for Game Pass, like multiplayer games. But
looks
this has
good,
been out
though.
for a little while. So.
It's one of those, like, the name of it is video game action.
Well, even if you look at
Right?
the cover, it's just a dude with a gun, and it's like
Totally.
it's a very generic cover. So
Which so is Call of Duty. Like, let's be fair. Call of Duty is
100%.
like set
Battlefield's the
template
same
for
way
it.
too, Sean.
Insurgency. Yeah.
Sandstorm, like
Yeah, a
Darude
callback.
Sandstorm.
That's exactly what everybody was thinking.
Yeah.
All right, when is that coming?
That is coming July 11th as well, so same day as Common Hood. Next up, we got Exoprimal July 14th from Capcom. This is a game
Kind of the
played
highlight.
before. I've played this game.
You have played this game.
Yeah, the beta. I played the open beta for it, and it was actually pretty fun. Like, it reminds me a lot of Earth Defense Force. Do you know the game Earth Defense Force, Sean, where you just kill a bunch of bugs? And it's just got a very cheesy plot. This is like that, but with dinosaurs instead of big bugs. Like, that's kind of how I felt playing it.
That's a good pitch, man.
Yeah,
that sounds pretty good.
I'm not gonna lie, I had a lot of fun with the beta, so I'm actually excited to see how the campaign plays out, because there's like a full story campaign for Exoprimal. I don't know how excited I am to play co-op, but I'm sure the co-op will be fun too. And again,
I'm kind of more excited for co-op, to be honest with you. Like, I feel like that's like with Diablo as well. I'm having more fun playing with friends than by myself, and maybe that's the case here.
Sure.
Like, this just looks like stupid fun.
Yeah.
Robots killing. Like, this is as game like it's a video game. You know.
And there was that game, Sean, I don't know if you remember it, Second Extinction, that we were excited about as well, that kind of had like a similar premise. But in the end, that game ended up being not so good. So, like, there's hope for this game where if it turns out to actually be a good game and be fun with friends, like, I think we're going to have to probably play some Exoprimal together, my friend. Because, like, I think
we have to. I think that's what we're learning here. We have no choice but to play Exoprimal. It's being marketed to us, so we better play it.
Yeah. Well, it's on Game Pass. So, there's no investment for us to just hop in.
Certainly no investment. Yeah, people, and also, has Game Pass gone up yet? Is that time over?
No, not
okay,
until,
so still time.
Not till the end of August.
Oh, people got lots of time to bundle up.
No, they gave like 2 months notice before the price increase.
This looks like an action game. Those big robots, different. Ryan, talk to me about these different like types of heroes. It looks like
like
some
you've
of them
got
are
like
big,
tank
huge
heroes, you've got support heroes, you've got DPS heroes. Again, it's very MMO-ish as far as the class design of the different robots, and there's a whole bunch of different options for the mechs in each kind of design. There's a bunch of different tank ones, a bunch of different damage dealing ones, a bunch of support ones with a whole bunch of different abilities. So. Yeah.
Oh, right. These are the exosuits. These aren't robots themselves. These are humans wearing exosuits. Okay. It's all coming together.
Yeah. That's a day and date
Capcom,
one. July 14th.
Yeah. Thank you, Ryan. Yes.
Next up, we got Tectonica. This is coming July 18th. This is a game preview game. So it's like an early access game.
That makes sense. It's space.
To build
space.
That could save our home.
Space, John. You found a space game.
Underground, we discovered some.
Oh, hitting rocks though, right?
Yeah. And doing a whole bunch of mining. Look at that mining laser shot.
That mining, does that involve some black hole mining? Was that what I just saw? Some antimatter almost, Ryan?
Maybe. I don't know.
It's possible. Kind of gives me that. I never played it. Like Astronomer, Astromir. I can't remember what that game is
Astromir,
called.
yeah.
Is it Astromir? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's not a word that I just said, but I guess that's the game title.
That is the name of the game title. It makes no sense, but yes. This looks fine. Again, this is not the type of game I usually like to play. Like building, like going out and mining stuff and then building your own kind of space colony thing. Like, I like space, but that is probably not like a Ryan Turber game.
It looks like I wish I had either time for it or like, there's just a lot going on because that does look cool.
Yeah.
Maybe somebody said like 15-year-old me.
Yeah. And then last game, The Cave, also July 18th. This is an old game.
Yes.
This is a game from Ron Gilbert, who made Secret Monkey Island in this game.
I feel like that alone should get people excited, and if you haven't played Monkey Island, the Monkey Island games, they're so good. The latest one, really, we played it with the community recently in our Discord, which was great to play. And honestly, like I've seen this game pop up. I don't know if maybe it's been games with gold.
This has been games with gold before. This is also, again, like it is a much older game.
I want to check like how long to beat on this one. This could be fun to get the achievements. I think that's a good get. That's like it rounds it out. You've got everything from Grand Theft Auto 5 to The Cave, which both came out like 12 years ago.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, coming early 2013, Sean.
There you go.
Yeah, it was also an Xbox 360 game. Look at that. Back to just the bookend of Xbox 360 games.
I love it.
To kind of
balance
this out, as all things should be.
Yes. The universe is balanced. What a great rundown, man. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't count anymore.
Yeah.
There's like 8 games
1, 2,
in there,
3,
something
4,
like that.
5, 6, 7 games.
7 games.
Sean.
I'm happy with that roundup, Ryan.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a solid month. Also, I'm going to shout this out here. The 3 games that are leaving on July 15th, just so y'all know, Exo 1, Paw Patrol the movie, Adventure City Calls, and Spelunky 2. Spelunky 2, of course, the one game in there that I would say people should probably pick up before.
I was going to say a good trade, but Spelunky, that's unfortunate. Ryan, biggest surprise for you out of that lot? You haven't seen all of those trailers before. Was there a surprise that jumped out to you?
I mean, honestly, there were a lot of games there that I wanted to know more about, but also a lot of games like building sims and stuff like that I'm just not really into.
Yeah.
So I would say it's probably Sword and Fairy.
Yeah, I think so too.
But I'm like, even that, it's like, it doesn't look like a game I'm probably going to enjoy either. So yeah, I think like out of all the games there, I mean, the ones I'm most excited for are the ones we already knew about, like Exoprimal, Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
So. What about you, Sean?
Yeah, I'm glad we watched Sword and Fairy. I think is a beautiful looking game. McPixel, like I said, the art style didn't really jive with me, but it's something I think jumping into for 15, 20 minutes at a time, it might get me. Exoprimal will be their day and date. We'll be playing with the community, I think, there. So like actually a really good lineup. The Cave I'd want to jump into. Common Hood I wish I had more time for. Grand Theft Auto I actually own, so it doesn't really impact me and as everybody else does. But this was super fun, man. I think we should do this again sometime.
Yeah, absolutely. We will definitely be back at the end of the month with another Game Pass report. But of course, thank you everyone for watching. Make sure to let us know in the comments below what you're the most excited about. And of course, like, subscribe, share, and binge and all that good stuff. Of course, we're Carpool Gaming. You can find us right here, youtube.com/Carpool Gaming, as well as on Twitter, Carpool Gaming, as well as our website, carpoolgaming.com, where you can get merch and find out more about all of our stuff there. Until then, friends, I'm Ryan Turford. That's Sean Capri. This has been the Game Pass report for July 2023, and we're out.